3 years ago, me and my beautiful, gorgeous wife Jessica were drinking wine in Amsterdam, like we do, baller. And we decided one day we want to live here. Let's do it. And as we started to get our affairs in order, G4 called and they said, hey, let's rebuild the network. And I said, you know what? I'd love to be a part of that.
No. Wait.
Things have been incredible here at G4, and I've loved every single second that I've had. But as we move along in our story, I am now going to be moving with my family to the Netherlands. I thank all of you for all of the love and the well wishes and the friendly times. And you think that just because I'm leaving, it's a sad time. No. It now just means that all of my lovely friends have a place to stay whenever they jump across the pond to the Netherlands.
How about a glance of before, a no hat. Look, audio listeners, you miss out. I've got a bunch of new hats coming in, getting embroidered and done this week, so I hope you'll be excited. Happy Friday to all of you. And it seems like things are changing every day. There's another change at G4TV that would seem to indicate there's a major reorganization in plans and that they are just about done. I've been a part of a lot of companies that have done just this exact same thing, and usually it ends up with a lot of people getting laid off. We see there's so much going on here. I'm telling you that G4TV, I think there are people inside the doors right now that know it's closing. People are jumping ship like rats fleeing ship. There are things that if you read between the lines, you'll know exactly what's happening. And if you're a gamer like me, or if you just like computers in general and a company that stands by their ambassadors, check out Meta PCs. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple of reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's operations center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. Hey, you may not be in the market right now, but when you are, gamer or not, Meta PCs it's the rig that I use. It's the rig that my wife uses. It's the one I recommend to all my friends. And you can save if you use my promo code. Now, if you saw earlier this week, Froskurrin has been putting out some kind of not so indirect statements. And started with, of course, today is the day that I verbally shoved my foot up somebody's verbal rear. That came, I believe, in response to hosting Amaranth on her show, essentially making her look foolish after having this big long rant about how women are objectified in esports. And look, some are. So are the men, by the way. I'm sure you could look at popular male streamers. I don't know, Hassan, for example, that are good looking. They get objectified too, and it's not okay when it happens to them either. But, you know, people are who they are. And we, you know, people, it's human nature to lust after people, I think. It's just in our biology. I don't get offended by it when the thousands upon thousands of females and males are constantly emailing me, telling about how, you know, asking for various pictures and telling me how uncontrollably attracted they are to me. It doesn't bother. I'm not offended by that. But anyway, she put out this, you know, the rant. Everybody stood with her. By the way, it was a scripted rant. It wasn't like off the cuff. Okay. Then some people started putting out YouTube videos saying that she was fired. I found no evidence of that. And it would appear that she hasn't been fired. Not that I know of. But she puts, yeah, Frosk sucks, hate her. Well, that's, you know, because people were talking junk about her. I don't blame her for the failure of G4TV. It was doomed to fail. They may have been able to relaunch like Attack of the Show, but never with all that corporate bloat that they have. With like 50 employees all drawing salaries, that she had no chance. Like Kevin Pereira and maybe like random like female could have relaunched it, possibly, but not with the overhead that they have. It was doomed to fail. And by the way, all the corporate, you know, suits that relaunched it, they'll all keep their jobs. It's the people that went to work for the show that are going to get screwed. Then she writes, people straight up making lies to defame my character because it's easier to justify the random hate boner that way. I don't hate Frosk, by the way. I disagree with some of the things she said. She writes, I've never been fired, worked really hard. Okay, that was March 16th. And then today, she talks about launching a brand new show called MSI Frontrunners and Fakers Thoughts. Excited to announce a new talk show I'm hosting with medic critics, doctor turned freelance caster, and Broha, professional League of Legends streamer. This is not related.
A pretty squeaky clean player.
This is not related to G4TV. It's actually on League of Legends esports channel. Also hilariously has 3.41 million subscribers, and this episode got a measly 19,000 views. I just wonder how the likes and dislikes are. Let's just see. Let me just take a look here. Currently has 561 likes and
Clean player, in fact.
254 dislikes. Not great. Not great. But I think people are probably just disliking it because they don't like Frosk. I don't see a lot of like fair feedback. You know, people, most of the comments seem positive, although I don't know if they scrub their comment sections. But interesting that Frosk, who's supposedly a full-time employee at G4TV, also has time now to announce yet another show. Now, if I had any kind of stake in G4TV, I'd probably be trying my hardest to make sure it survived. But I think just like when a ship starts sinking, the rats go off the edge, right? They start swimming for it. And one such rat is Vice President Blair Herter, who famously put out a comment saying that if you don't like their G4 Senior Vice President Blair Herter tells gamers don't watch us after Frosk's rant. If we go back to March 4th, he writes, grateful to spend my life with a whammon who smashed glass ceilings. There aren't any glass ceilings in 2022, except for maybe biological females in swimming. Honored to work with the women of G4's past and humans like Froskurrin today. Proud to work with her at a place that makes stuff like this. If you don't hear the below, unfollow me and don't watch us. We're not for you. Well, your channel is dying. Apparently, it's not for a lot of people, as you average a pathetic 25,000 views a day. Now, hey, that's good for any regular YouTuber. I don't mean to be like that. But it's pathetic for a channel with 500,000 subscribers, if they're real subscribers. I'm starting to suspect they aren't. Vice President is now out. Goodbye, G4TV. And hello, Team Liquid. Interesting. Interesting, isn't it? Congrats. People saying congrats. It's always the executives, by the way, that know, that have the writing on the wall, that bail early. He knows something. He's the vice president. He's not exactly like, this doesn't seem like a move up to me. It's a lateral move. Everyone's really happy for Blair. Good for him, apparently. But this guy's executive vice president, and he's going to work at Team Liquid, where he will most likely not be the executive vice president. And again, Frosk's, I smell a rightfully deserved G4TV departure in the mix. Good luck on your new endeavor. Who will be playing the game for you and writing everything you say? Oh yeah, F you. That's mean. I don't like that. I don't like people getting like too personal and too mean. But this absolutely, you know, again, X-Play, this is just dead. I think what's going to happen is they're going to sell off the X-Play channel to like Adam Sussler or something like that. You know, somebody's going to buy it. And that's why they rebranded it. That's why they called it G4T, or that's why they called it X-Play, so they can like sell it or something like that. It may be a branding issue, but it's awfully coincidental that Frosk announces a new show the very same day that the senior vice president also leaves the company. Are we witnessing the slow breaking apart of G4TV and an eventual collapse? I'd argue, yeah, that's probably what this is. When your senior vice president quits, that tells you something. I'm going to keep reporting on it. If you're new to the channel, you made it this far, and you haven't subscribed, please, please, please do consider subscribing today. It's the only way you'll really find my videos. YouTube absolutely buries them in the search algorithm, and I so greatly appreciate your support in doing so. If you're watching on BitChute or Odyssey or Rumble, please subscribe there too. I need support everywhere. Thanks for watching this video, and have a wonderful day.